Well, I'm going to finish this interview off on a more somber tone. I was listening to one of your other interviews, and you talked about how your sister got killed.
Yeah.
Can you talk about that situation?
Yeah, I have a sister who was older than myself, 16. She's 5 years older than me. I was 16, she was 21. And over on Normandy, where she used to live, somebody she knew, because her place did not get broke into, she let them in, and then they stabbed her to death in front of her child, my nephew,
Oh,
who
man.
was special needs as well. And it was horrific. It was the whole Nicole Brown Simpson treatment. It wasn't nice at all. And we, had to go to the place and you see the blood on the walls and clots on the floor. I mean, I went through that. And we've never found who it was. I've seen a psychic. I've talked to police. I've tried to do cold case file, everything like that. Never found out who it was. So the thing that's always haunted me is what if somebody is sitting right here at my fucking show that killed my sister and I would never know?
So her child saw this?
Yeah, but he was a baby. Like,
Oh,
she got stabbed up and then crawled or was dropped off at my brother's front door, which was downstairs and a few feet away. They lived in a adjoining complex.
uh huh.
And actually, my sister in law had to go back up and get the baby who had blood on him because I guess my sister was trying to get the baby and couldn't do it. So,
They never found the guy.
mm-mm.
And this was what, in the
Well, when I was 16, so, a few years ago.
few
about
years
five
ago? This was
5 years ago.
before DNA evidence.
Yeah, before DNA.
No cameras
No, no
around.
cameras.
No
cell
cell phones. You can't triangulate
No,
nothing.
no.
People really just got away with shit back then.
Yeah.
People really could just move to the next town over, and that was that.
Yeah.
Man, that's such a sad
It's
story.
usually somebody you know that fucks you up
Yeah,
because they can get to you when other people can't. You'll let them in, then
Yeah.
they fuck you up.
yeah. This is because we talked earlier about the Pop Smoke situation. I let very few people into my home.
I've stopped doing it.
I don't have house parties.
I've stopped doing
I've
that.
never had a house party actually in the last 10 years.
I used to have them all the time.
Yeah, nope. I don't
I
have
don't
house
do it
parties.
anymore.
If you want to meet me, I'll meet you at a restaurant somewhere. If you've been in my home, you and I are pretty close. And you got to, I think Suge said it best. He said that you don't have to worry about your enemies because they can't borrow your car. They can't. They're
They
not
don't know
in
how
your
to get in
home.
your house,
They don't know how to
and
get
they're
in
not
your
in-
house. They don't know your movements.
Yeah.
They're all outsiders. You got to worry about your friends.
Yes.
Those are the ones that could really hurt you.
Right.
And if you even look at his situation, he went to that Tams parking lot, a whole thing with a friend. Terry Carter was his friend who he ended up killing on accident. But, he got wrapped up in this situation with people that he knew. It wasn't a bunch of outsiders. And we spend so much time worrying about people that we're beefing with and so forth. Like, and I've had all types of beefs over the years with VladTV, but
Yeah.
no one was really able to do very much at the end of the day. Like, no one was able to do any sort of lasting damage to anything that I ever had going on. And most of my real problems came from people that were around me.
Sure. And I've been used and abused and all that stuff. But I just try to live my life. And I have gotten to a stage in my life to where I hope that God has given me the discernment to have the people who I even have a question about pushed back. And my circle is very, very small that comes to my house anymore. Very small. And I used to be the party house. My husband wasn't living with me, and I always had money, I always had weed, I always had a bar, I always had food, and everybody used to come to my house. It was a flop house. They would hang out and sleep and eat, and we'd kick in, wake up and do it again, and this and that, until I realized ain't nobody bringing no groceries to this party.
Right.
Ain't nobody bringing no booze over
A
here.
few things might be missing the next
and
day.
nobody's really helping me clean this bitch up.
That too.
And it's just really a lot of work. And so I shut all that down.
Yeah.
I shut all that down. I'm not home to entertain anyway. You might catch me on in the middle of transitioning from coming somewhere and getting ready to go somewhere. I might eke out a dinner or do something like that, but I don't do all that, because then people start to expect it too.
Yeah.
And I used to cook big Christmas dinners and Thanksgiving and have like 50, 60 people over and my daughter's friends and stuff. It was very expensive. It was a lot of work. And it's just like being a wife. I will cook for my husband whenever I can. But don't fucking have me, don't expect me to like what's for dinner. And I'm out here working my motherfucking ass off. And then you want me to play my little role. I'll buy dinner.
Right.
Shit, but I don't expect me to do all that. It's just too much. And with the, you get scarier the older that you get too. That's
As you should.
With all this shit that's going on, I don't think that I live my life in a way that anybody would want to harm me. But jealousy is a motherfucker.
Jealousy's a motherfucker,
And what people think you got or what people think you're doing, they not doing, will it can blow up in your face.
I've actually pinpointed people that I was cool with who later became someone I wasn't cool with, and we pinpointed the transition point after they came to my house. After they came to my house and saw how I lived.
Swole the fuck up.
They saw how I lived. Something would happen afterwards that didn't make a lot of sense to me, and it's like, okay, you saw my house, and there was a little bit of jealousy or some sort of like something of, because unless you're sharing, like Wyclef said, if you ain't sharing, people ain't caring. Like, unless you're sharing with people, and you can never share enough,
right?
They're going to feel when they go back to their home and it's not as nice as yours and so forth. They're going to feel a certain type of way, even if they're doing okay. I've seen this happen time and time again.
Yeah.
People rest in peace. Yeah. Rest in peace, Pop Smoke, who we don't know whether the situation came from him exposing his address or not, but this does seem like a probable situation at this point in time.
Yeah, it's an Airbnb. It's not even your home.
It's not even your home. It's not even your home. And but you're balling out. You're showing all this designer clothes you got. You got a bunch of jewelry on, and then there's the house. And people are just so rotten sometimes.
I wonder would people want to rob you if you showed yourself donating to Skid Row or the homeless, or if you showed yourself doing other type of things with your money? Would people want to come and get you then?
I think so, because
it's the fucking jewelry and
you could
think so?
Yeah, because they think, well, that money be better spent on me.
Oh,
yeah. People ain't shit.
People ain't shit.
People ain't shit.
People ain't shit.
And let me tell you, I wish I could go and start naming names of all the people I dealt with that ain't shit, but unfortunately, I'll probably get sued for it.
I can do it right here, right now.
Right here. I could go through in detail.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, and this is why successful people, they're like, oh, you changed. Oh, you don't fuck with no one anymore. Yeah, because shit, I got sued by the last 5 people that I fuck with, and I got my shit stolen, and I got this, and I got that, and so forth. Like,
And if you wreck my car, you can't fix a motherfucking thing.
All you can do is apologize. Say, I'm sorry.
And walk away.
And
now here I got $3,800 worth of bullshit.
Exactly.
Because you done popped my tires and fucked up my rims. on one of these ignorant ass potholes in L.A.
This sounds like a real situation here.
It's a situation.
It's a situation. Luenell, always a pleasure. Be on the lookout for more interviews that Luenell will be doing for VladTV.
Yes,
We're not going to name any names yet because they haven't been done yet. But there's a few more in the works.
Yes.
That I think that you guys will really be very much entertained by.
Once again, I said thank you for the opportunity. I never even saw that coming.
Hey.
So that's awesome. I've been interviewing people for years since I was back in Oakland. So
yep, on Soul Beat.
Yes, on Soul Beat Television Network. So I appreciate the opportunity to do it here. And you always get me wrapped up. But I think I did. I think I'm okay.
We'll see.
I think I'm okay. We're going to see.
We'll see what happens.
We're going to see.
We're going to see. Luenell, peace.
Peace out.